what is your next big thing that you're working towards? Your BHAG, Big Hairy Audacious Goal.
I've written a few down because I don't have just one. I mean, when you sent me this, I was thinking, and I have my vivid vision here. So I just want to hold this up for everybody. Read the book by Cameron Herold, Vivid Vision, because when Chris talks about a BHAG, Jim Collins, Good to Great, owns that slogan. It's not just that one big, hairy, audacious goal. For Jake and Gino, we want to have an NPS score of 85 or greater because we want to become the white glove service of multifamily real estate education. That is what we want to do. But how do we do that? And for me, it's, the students have closed over 35,000 units. By the end of the year, I'd like to make that 50,000. So if you do 50,000 units at 50,000 a door average, that's $2.5 billion of multifamily real estate that the community will have pulled down. We have an MM5, our flagship event. We had MM4 last year in October. It had 800.
I was there.
850. This year in November, I would like to have 1,200 attendees. I think that is a good, big, hairy, audacious goal. We've never eclipsed 1,000. I'd like to donate and have donated 1 million meals by the year 2030 to the Second Harvest Food Bank. Right now, as it stands in 2022, we are at 259,000 meals. So these are the different objectives that when you write down your vivid vision, you'll be able to chunk those down. I love to be able by the end of this year to have 200,000 downloads a month on the podcast. We've got 120,000 right now. And these are things that when you look back, 4 years ago, we had 0 meals donated. We're at 260,000 in 4 years. It's putting the plan on paper and actually trying to get people to help you do this. I wish I could take all the credit for this. I can't. I've got an amazing team. You start with one goal, one directive, have one person hired, then the team starts growing. It's for us all about people, systems, and culture. But those are some of the things that I'd like to. And obviously, we have another objective that me and my wife are doing. We have a children's book. So this to me is a passion project. I've written one children's book, me and my wife. It's called The Cannolis Exploded, between kids between 7 and 12 years old. Parents, start the conversation. This book is all about responsibility, and it's great. It's written for young kids. It's colorful. We're coming out with a second book, and Responsible Rhino, Pity Party Pig, or Creative Caterpillar. You can be one of those 3 in life, or you can be all 3. And just having your kids understand that responsibility, when you do lose a job, what happens? Or your bakery blows up because Pity Party Pig forgot to shut off the gas. What do? Pity Party Pig goes out and spends money and he blows money on credit cards. Responsible Rhino sucks it up, and Creative Caterpillar wants to become an entrepreneur. And you go through that journey and that lens, and that's how you start conversations. And ultimately for me, I love talking money. I love talking finance. People, financial intelligence, we can change the world for the better. If you understand finances and you're not a slave to debt and you can take control of your finances, you have those options and life becomes clear, and money is only a tool to be used. I read in Hardy's book, it's amazing. If you have a problem and money can solve it, you don't have a problem. That's what it comes down to. And I just realized this a few weeks ago, and I never thought of it that way. If there's money here, problem solved. So if more of us can share in that and have that abundance mindset and look at money as a problem solver and not as something to hoard and to compete over, what an amazing life. And it starts with teaching our young kids.
Yeah, I love that. I want to pick up some of those for my kids.
Hit me up, Gino at jakeandgino.com. Love to send a couple to you.
Love it. Appreciate it.